Alright guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, the 28th of January 2020 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, don't forget guys, I've got a Liverpool FC podcast out every weekday at 4 p.m. That's right. Subscribe free at KopTalkPodcast.com, alright? And I also do another podcast that's got nothing to do with football that's out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you go to the same address, KopTalkPodcast.com, have a browse around, you'll find it. Or go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the TuneIn Radio app, any decent app, whatever, and search Liverpool FC Kop Talk, right? Or Dunk Knows Best, right? Just want to remind you, get in there. I want to hear from you. I want your emails on the Kop Talk podcast. That is for sure. I got excused a bit of fluff today. I've just had, I wish I had a bit of fluff. I've just had a shave. You know what I'm saying? And if you hear my phone go, I'm waiting for my hairdresser to get back to me because I need a trim. You know, you got to try, guys. I know I've got a face for radio, but you got to try. Right, FA Cup. I think you guys are going to agree with me on this. I do, and I do know that many of you will not agree with me. But I think the majority will agree with me. That's my what's the word? When you think something's going to prediction. That's it. That's my prediction. So watch the comments. Right. So I think Klopp's wrong. There you go. And I think the majority will agree with me. But I'm going to defend Klopp as well. So we've got this, what do you call it? Winter break, right? Oh, we played too many games and all right, all the foreign managers whinging and fucking moaning as per fucking usual, Klopp included. Oh, we got too many games, right? So they get the winter fucking break, right? They get the winter break, all right? So, fine, right? You've got your winter fucking break, right? That's cool. So, I agree with him with what he's saying. You can't say, can you, there's going to be a winter break, but then we want you to play as well. So the Premier League said, we don't want you doing any friendlies or going on tours. We want you to have a proper break. Do whatever you think is necessary because you've been wanting it for years. Here you go. You can't have that and then have the FA going, you should be playing a full team in the fucking, full strength team squad in the FA Cup. You can't have that. Now the thing is, they knew all this was a possibility all along. Right? They knew this was a possibility all along. This is piss poor organisation, Premier League, Football Association, whatever you want to call them, right? Fucking morons, basically. Absolute morons. So the club make arrangements and they say, do you know what? We're having a break, guys. That's it. We then end up having a replay in the FA Cup, right? And they're now supposed to change that. So I kind of agree with Klopp with what he's saying. He's saying, hang on a fucking minute. You've got you telling me this. Now I've got you telling me, no, get to fuck. We've made arrangements. Right, there you go. Agree with him. That bit I agree with. So before you start... I went to pick the keyboard up and it cut out. Everything stopped recording, man, because I'm kicking off. So before you start, caps locking me to death, right? Getting on your keyboard, giving it rock all, giving it, hey, fuck off, chubs, right? I disagree with what he's saying there. I get what the boss is saying on that front, right? That's fine, right? But they all knew that this could possibly happen. So something should have been done beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, better still, should have won the fucking game and then we won't have been this problem. Anyway, right, now listen. So I'm down with the boss with that. I understand what he's coming from. But to turn around and say, right? To turn around and say, oh, I'm not going to be there. And I tell you what, none of our first team players will be there as well. It's not acceptable for me. It's not acceptable for me. Klopp, right? Listen, boss. Right? I'm finding it really, really hard to fucking have a go at you. I really am because you are the Messiah. But as far as I'm concerned, you're a very naughty boy too, right? Because you've given them time off. That's great, it's fantastic, right? That's good. You don't need a fucking break, mate. No, I'm not having that, Klopp. Get fucked. Yeah, you must have had travel insurance or whatever you've got planned. I'm not having that. Do you know what I'm saying? You should be there. You should be there cheering them boys on. They need inspiration from you, not some fucking monkey. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they need you there. Am I allowed to say monkey, or will someone try and look into that somehow? Probably edit it. No, fuck them. Now listen, right? Listen to this, right? You're not telling me that the likes of Divock Origi needs a fucking break. And Shaqiri, if he can fucking stay fit for 5 minutes. No, I'm not having it, guys. Yeah? Virgil van Dijk might need a break. Mane might need a break. Alisson might... Do I need to fucking go on? No, I do not. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's the wrong attitude. Throwing the kids out there to get battered. That's not doing them any good, is it? I know what he's saying. What do you mean get battered? What I'm referring to is like the Villa game. We do not want another situation like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I agree and I disagree with the manager. There should be a different approach to it. He could turn around and say, look, fuck it, when we've got arrangements and some of these players need a break. Yes, some being the key word, but not fucking all of them. Jesus fucking Christ. Perfect opportunity for the likes of Origi not to get a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having it, guys. I'm not having it. And the FA Cup, right? The elite clubs, Liverpool, I was going to say Chelsea. Liverpool, is there any elite clubs left? Manchester City, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Man United, not anymore. But you know what I mean? The big snobby fucking clubs, all they think about is themselves, right? That FA Cup tie to them other clubs, to Shrewsbury, to their fans, to their players, right, means every fucking thing. And this is the problem which is wrong with football today, because all you're bothered about is the fucking Champions League and fucking league and all that. I get it. That's where the money is. That's the priorities. Yes, absolutely. I'm not saying field the strongest team in the FA Cup at all. But I'm not having it that them twats that aren't even getting fucking 5 bastard minutes need a fucking break. This is the FA Cup, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And what bothers me is these elite clubs with this snotty mentality of devaluing our competition, right? When I say our competition, I mean proper fucking football fans, right? I'm not having it. I am not having it. Without the opposition, there is nothing. And that game there, the financial rewards for the smaller clubs in that, do you know what I mean, is massive. Fucking massive. Big deal coming to Anfield. So let's respect the competition a bit more. If you got a problem with the fucking football authorities, get out there and fucking tell them. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not having it, guys. I'm not having it. That's it. But I do agree with the boss, and I feel very bad pulling him up. But, do you know what I mean? But guys, what I'm trying to say is compromise. Right? Compromise. Okay? Just compromise. I haven't taken my blood pressure tablets today. Just compromise. Right, just deep breaths. Compromise. Right? We're having a break. Let the players that are the main players have their break. But don't just abandon the fucking kids, right? Yes, the kids should go out and have a good game against Shrewsbury, whatever. And maybe they will. And then maybe we'll look back and go, what were you moaning for, fatty? Maybe, right? But if we got past Shrewsbury, then it's Chelsea. So for me, it's just like, I get what the boss is saying. I get what he's saying. You can't have fucking, it's either a break or it's not. But, they don't all need a fucking break, man. They don't. Oh, see, look, I'm filling up. You know what I mean? Yeah. At one time, I'd be worried I was going to have my triple heart attack, but I've lost 8 stone now. Do you know what? I was actually 11 stone heavier at one time. But I've lost 8 stone since trying to sort my shit out, and I think it might be down to just a single heart attack when it does happen, when it does explode. All right. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything to add to it. I'd like to know your views. I think the majority will agree with me because that's what I've seen so far. However, there will be people that come out, because they're not bothered about the FA Cup anymore. They're not bothered. They forgot about the FA Cup. They forget probably because they've never been to Wembley to an FA Cup final with their mum, their dad, their brothers, their sisters that aren't around anymore. Their loved ones, the memories, their kids when they were little kids, took the little kids to it and had some of the best memories of their lives. FA Cup finals, League Cup finals, days at Wembley, they're fucking rare. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not all about this. And Klopp should be there. Klopp should be there cheering the motherfuckers on, right? It's not like he's got to run about and kick a ball around. Fuck's sake. Even if you don't want to take part in the preparations, fine, but fucking stand there and show them fucking kids that they mean something. I'm not having it, guys. I'm not having it. That's it. I've got nothing else to say. Nothing else to add. I feel guilty having a go at him, but I'm not fucking having it. It's when the fucking Guardiola and all he's fucking whinging. There's too many games, you're killing the players. Fuck off, killing the fucking player. I've never heard so much shitting on me fucking that. Anyway, I would like to hear your opinions. And by all means, you do not feel, if you disagree with me, you fucking say it. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that because I understand it to an extent. But don't fucking twist my words, right? Do not, under any fucking circumstances, twist my words, right? Because I'm not saying field a full team, a strong team or anything like that. Have the break, that's fine. I understand what the manager's saying. We've got a break. You want us to take a break, we'll take a break. But you're not telling me that we can't put any fucking, senior players in that squad for that game. The ones that aren't getting them doing in the world are fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Alright, leave it with you.